feeling this morning?
Well, not as bad as last night, thank goodness.
Oh, it's a relief.
Oh, don't get excited. Got another dose today. I'll probably be feeling terrible again by tonight.
Wow. It's worth it, though, eh? Now, what time is your appointment? Because I've got to ring Maxine and tell her I won't be in again.
Oh, that poor girl must be run ragged.
No, she'll manage. Anyway, I am not having you go to the hospital by yourself.
Audrey, I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. So please don't start treating me like an invalid yet, because you've got plenty of time for that.
But you were fit for nothing after the last session, Alma. But all right. Well, at least let me come and pick you up.
Look, I know you mean well, but I can manage, honestly. And while that's still the case, I just want to do things for myself.
3 people. 3 people talk to us out of all those doors that we knocked on.
Well, maybe it isn't the most efficient way of getting your message across.
It's not the message I'm worried about, it's me. Maybe I've got ideas above me station.
Oh, don't be silly, Norman.
Well, you saw the way they reacted. To them, I'm just an ex-bin man who's now a boring supermarket manager. I don't blame them for not wanting to vote for me. Morning, ladies.
Morning, love.
Morning.
Lovely Shelley's in charge today. I can't wait.
Anyone think I paid him to say that?
Oh, I didn't know you were there. That came straight from my heart, that, Shelley.
What's he like, him? You're right smooth talker you are, aren't you?
What's with the gloves? Is there a problem?
I've been giving the place a once-over. Them optics are sparkling now.
Excuse me, I've just done them.
Oh, I don't think you two's met. Shelley, this is Edna. Edna's our cleaner.
Oh, hello, love.
How'd you do?
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm a right awful spot. Like to have things just so...
What, and I don't?
Oh, no, not at all. Look, we've got off on the wrong foot here. Let me get out of this and we'll sit down and have a good old natter.
Here, I'll take them over for you.
No, it's all right, I can manage.
No, listen, I thought you might want a chin wag, you know, with Charlie.
All right. Cheers, Vera.
Right, here, lads. Stop it.
Are you OK?
Yeah. I just don't want folk tiptoeing around me because of what happened. I'm not frightened of blokes, all right?
Look, it's easy to get paranoid, you know.
I know. But I'm getting there, slowly.
So, how about me taking you to the Rovers tonight? Celebrate your first full day back in employment.
Oh, Charlie, I'm not sure.
Oh, go on. I need some Chardonnays. I have to spend the day with Todd and his cronies.
All right, then.
Hi, Mum. Remember me?
Oh, hi, sweetheart. Sorry I was miles away.
Gearing up to the election.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, got to make sure I win, haven't I?
Well, don't work too hard. You look shattered.
I hope this means you're coming in today.
Yes and no, because, well, I've got to nip out at lunchtime and then I might have to leave early.
Audrey, we're fully booked. I can't cope on my own.
Oh, for goodness sake, Maxine, you'll have to. Look, I'm sorry, but I've got much more important things on my mind just now.
Thanks very much, love. Hey, I'm looking for a new motor. Well, a decent second-hand one. Maxine's let me choose.
Yeah, OK, Beggar, let's have a peek. Look at that one. She's a beauty.
Dream on. She's well out of my league.
Oh, now, she's gorgeous. Imagine running your hand down that bodywork.
Oh, aye. I bet she's a right goer.
You could at least have the decency to look at that filth behind closed doors.
I'm sorry, Blanche. I didn't see you was there.
I don't know what's wrong with folk today. None of you can control your urges.
Hey, Betty.
What?
I am amazed that we've managed to keep Alma's due from Audrey.
Me and all. I reckon her antenna's broken.
Let's hope it stays like that, because we both know it's genetically impossible for Audrey to keep a secret.
Hello, love.
Norman, those things you said this morning about being a bin man, I think that could be your best selling point.
Come again?
Well, doing that job just goes to show that you're in touch with the common man. You're not someone who sits up in his ivory tower passing judgment on people. And it'll help us focus your campaign around environmental issues because you can speak as the voice of experience. What do you think?
Emily, I think that's brilliant. Listen, why don't we go the whole hog and make it a clean up Weatherfield campaign?
Yes. Oh, yes. And then we could give that a double meaning. Clean up the streets and clean up the sleaze from the town hall.
Is there no end to your genius?
I'll go and phone the printers and see if they can put all that on your leaflets.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
She's going to be trouble, that Shelley, you mark my words.
Don't be daft. She's harmless enough. Oi, what are you doing? It's my job serving the food.
I thought I'd save your legs. Good job I did, and all. This hot pot needed a bit of TLC.
What are you on about? It were fresh this morning.
I couldn't resist adding my own special seasoning. Always goes down a treat.
What was that you were saying, Betty?
Oh, shut up, Ed.
Hello, Elmer. Blimey, you all right? You look a bit rough.
Oh, cheers, Curly. It's nice to see you and all.
No, I'm sorry. It's just that flu must have really taken it out of you.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, I'm over the worst of it now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got enough on your plate, haven't you? Are you all set? All ready to go? All packed?
No, not quite.
What's the matter? Oh, you're not having second thoughts, are you? You've got a good man in Frank there, you know? A big improvement on your last model.
Well, that wouldn't be hard.
Oh, just an oil change. All works for me today. I'm starving. Right, well, we'll make that 2 greasy fry-ups then. Actually, forget mine. I'm going to go down the pub instead. What are you on about? Well, I've changed my mind, T. I'll see you later.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah. Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit pricey, but I think we can stretch it.
Look, I haven't got time for that today. I've got work to do with my lunch. You'll have to get the stuff for dinner tonight.
It's going to be a bit tight getting things ready.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. I didn't even want him to come in the first place.
Right, Gum, it must be tough. You haven't seen each other since breakfast.
Leave him alone. We were once like that. You used to run home from work just to see me.
Now I'll run the other way.
Is it all right if Maria stops over again tonight?
Of course it is, love.
No, V. Perhaps it'd be better if we didn't keep her to herself. Her mum and dad must be missing her by now.
Oh, no, they've got our kids. Keep them company then. Anyway, I was going to make me and Ty some dinner tonight, if that's all right. I'll make you two some as well, if you want.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
You never said you were coming in this morning.
No. Must have forgot.
Well, you only made the appointment this morning. Is everything all right?
Oh, it's something and nothing, honestly.
Right, Mrs. Roberts, if you'd like to come through. Right, just I'd like to take a seat, please. Right, what can I do for you?
It's not really about me, actually. It's, I'm just a bit worried about the effect that this radiotherapy is having on Alma. You know, it's really knocked her for 6.
It's going to do that, I'm afraid. The consultant must have explained the side effects to you?
Yes, it's just that I hadn't realised the effects would be so severe. I mean, she's in a right state.
I know. It must be difficult seeing her go through this, but it will help prolong her life.
Well, is there really nothing else you can do?
We're making her as comfortable as we can.
So I just sit back and watch my friend die then, do I?
No. You do exactly as you're doing now. You support her through it. That is more important than any treatment I can give her.
It's just, you see, I'm a little bit frightened because, sorry, I'm not sure that I can cope with seeing her so ill.
I won't lie to you, Audrey. This is going to be very traumatic for you. You need to prepare yourself as best you can.
Yes, but nobody can prepare you for saying goodbye to a friend, can they? Because that's really what it's about. You tell me how to do that, because I don't think I can.
I should have guessed you'd be up to no good.
Oh, yeah, you know, it is, I've never been able to resist temptation.
Well, I'll have to make sure you don't start leading me astray, you know.
Are you telling me that Audrey has not said a word about me standing for councillor?
Well, she might have mentioned it, but I mean, you know, Audrey, you only ever take in half what she says.
Hey, well, don't tell her any of my campaign strategy, because I want to take her unawares.
Hey, do you know how you should run your campaign?
How?
You should run it from a bin lorry, then you could strap Emily to the front as your lucky mascot. Then you could.
Well, I suppose I'll manage. It's just the thing is, I don't really know what to expect.
Well, don't worry. Molly and I will take you through each step. You won't be on your own.
Alma wants to do everything for herself. I mean, should I let her?
Well, if she can manage, then yeah. But it's going to get very tough for her as the illness progresses. And for you. In the later stages, you might decide it's best to let professionals care for her.
You mean I shouldn't be looking after her, hmm?
No, not at all. I just need you to realise the enormity of the task you're taking on. For your sake, as much as Alma's.
Oh, I do. Believe me, I do.
And don't be afraid to ask for help. Nobody will think any less of you if you find you really can't cope.
Jason?
Yeah?
Look, I really appreciate all your hard work. You've done an excellent job in that stock room.
No, thanks for giving the chance and that. It's been some of the schneid jobs I've had before.
Pleased to hear it.
Cheers. You all right? Look at this. We're off on the Raz, mate.
Yeah, if that cow Rams never lets me out of detention. She stuffed me for the whole next week.
You know what your problem is? You just don't know how to handle women. Look at me. I've got Sally dancing to my tune already.
Yeah, well, these older women do get a bit desperate when they've been dumped. Should go for anyone who showed a bit of interest. Yeah, we've got a customer. See you later.
All right, see you in a bit. Hiya, what can I do for you?
Oh, just this, please.
That'll be £1.20.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Hey, call yourself a hardware store? You want to crack out a tin of paint yourself? Get that sign painted over outside. I mean, it's not D&S hardware anymore, is it?
The silly old bag.
She just can't resist sticking her nose in, can she? Maybe I should do something about that stupid sign. Every time I look at it, it just reminds me.
Where are napkins?
Front drawer, I think.
Is that them already?
Aye, come in.
Bye, summer smells good. I say summer smells good.
You might have to entertain yourself for a while. We're a bit behind schedule.
I told you we were a bit early, Fred.
Game over. Looks like we're just in time. Right, Ashley, you tell me what one's doing in the kitchen, and I'm sure Eve will want to give an hand out to you.
Oh, I don't think Maxine wants me interfering. Women know how they like things done.
Don't be daft. She's not too proud to have help, are you, love?
Well, you could help me finish the table. That's all right.
Oh, I don't mind doing my bit. I'm not used to being waited on.
Grand. And it'll give you a chance for you two ladies to get better acquainted. Right, Ashley?
So, what do you think of them?
Very impressive. Norman Watts shows the other candidates the bin. I've got a good feeling about this, Norman. I believe you stand a good chance of winning.
I said that this morning. I wouldn't have believed you.
Oh, hi, sir.
How are you?
We're just heading over to the Rovers. Do you fancy joining us?
No, I best be getting home, actually.
Right.
Look, do you want to get a table? I won't be a sec.
Sure, I'll see you in there.
Sam, hold on.
What's up?
I don't want you to keep avoiding me. That is what you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, but I thought you said...
Yeah, I know what I said, and... Well, at the time it was hard seeing you, but we can't keep playing hide and seek.
I don't mind. I mean, I'd rather do that than upset you.
It's upsetting me more seeing you run away from me all the time. How about it, eh? Buy me a drink?
Yeah, all right.
So the waiter said, do you want it rare? And he said, rare? I want it so I can stick a bandage on and chuck it back in field. Hey, Ashley, that were a feast fit for a king. I say fit for a king, were that?
Lovely. Thank you both.
Hey, I'll show you a new motor I'm thinking about getting later.
Oh, good. It's an important decision, is that? You can tell a man by the vehicle he chooses.
Well, my ex reckoned it were more important to pick the right car than the right woman. You stuck with the motor for years, whereas it's easy to trade in your girlfriend for a new model.
Sounds like charm personified.
Oh, I think he's got a point, actually. I mean, why buy an old banger when you're only going to spend all your money on it?
Shall we get the pudding?
Oh, you're a grand lad. I don't know what I've done to deserve a son like you.
Leave it out, will you?
No, he's right to be proud of you. You've done well for yourself.
Ah, you see? Hey, your Linda's not done badly either. She's got a nice little set-up there with Michael.
Oh, she always knew how to look after herself, did our Linda.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Like mother, like daughter.
Do you want the rest of this here, or there's no point in taking it home, really?
Look, we've got plenty of cupboards in here. Why don't you and Tyrone have one to put your bits in?
Oh, thanks, yeah. Cheers.
Well, look, I want you to think of this as your home now. I mean, let's face it, you spend most of your time here, don't you? And we get on all right, four of us, don't we? Hey, you, wake up.
Sorry, lovey, I was just resting my eyes.
I thought you said you were going to take me to Rovers.
There's been nothing else on my mind all day.
Well, come on, then.
Oh.
Get your coats. See you, love.
Bye. Well, what do you think?
About what?
Vera asking you to move in.
She gave us a cupboard, Tyrone. I don't think it's quite the same thing.
You heard what she said. She says this is your home now. She well wants you to move in, it's obvious.
Then why didn't she just come out and say it?
Because she don't want to put any pressure on you, does she?
Are you sure about this?
Look, I know how Vera's mind works. She's been on all night about how she loves having you here, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has, actually. Blimey, weren't expecting this.
Well, are you going to say yeah, then?
Oh, I don't know yet. I'll have to get my head around it first.
Well, what's the big problem? We'll be living together when we're married. This is just like a practice run.
Yeah. Actually, it doesn't sound so scary when you put it like that. I'll have to ask my mum and dad first, but... Yeah, all right. Let's go for it. Yeah.
Here, I'll do that.
Oh, no, you sit down.
No, look, go on. Your dad's chomping at the bit to talk about cars.
Well, go on then, if you should.
Listen, Maxine, can we call a truce?
What are you on about?
Look, I know you don't like me very much. And to tell the truth, I'm not right keen on you either, but what's the point in all these snide comments?
Point is, I'm worried about Fred, whether he's going to get hurt.
Well, that's OK, because I've no intention of hurting him.
I know your game. You're going to run off with all his money.
Will you listen to me, Maxine? I am not interested in how much he's got in his wallet.
You can't help yourself. It's a Sykes family trait. You all want summat for nothing. Isn't that why your son robbed Freshco's?
You just can't leave that alone, can you? Look, I know Dean put everyone through hell that night, but you've got to understand he was just a kid.
How would you know what he was? You hadn't even seen him for years.
That is none of your business.
Yes, it is. Because if you can't look after your own children, how am I expected to believe you're going to look after Fred?
At last, where have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Well, I rang the hospital. They said you didn't even turn up.
No, I cancelled it.
I know I should have come with you. I mean, of course you didn't want to face something like that on your own.
Audrey.
Oh.
Look, just sit down for a minute. I've had a lovely day today. I had a few too many drinks in the Rovers and I went for a long walk by the river.
Oh, great. Well, I'm pleased, but, you know, you've got to make the most of things.
Exactly. And I couldn't have done any of that if I'd kept that appointment. I'd have been upstairs now in bed feeling rotten.
I know that, but I know it's hard, but Alma, just, you know, every one of these sessions, it buys you a bit more time.
Look, what is the point of a few more weeks if I'm going to spend them getting over the treatment? I want to be out there, you know, enjoying myself and seeing my friends. So I've decided that I'm not going to have any more radiotherapy.
No, you can't do that. Look, it's the only thing that'll keep you going, Alma.
No, just please try and understand. I mean, I may not have any choice about dying, But at least this way I'll know I've squeezed every moment out of life I can.
No, please, no, change your mind, please. Come on.
I'm sorry, Audrey. I know this is going to affect you as well as me, because it means that I'm going to get ill a lot sooner than they thought. Hmm?
Listen, I'm going to be ready for anything that you chuck at me later. I'm going to be there beside you come hell or high water.
Do you mean that? Because you know it's asking an awful lot of you.
Oh, of course I mean that. Don't you ever ask me that question again. I want you here with me.
Good. Because that's what I want to.
How dare you lecture me? You know nought about the reasons why I left home.
If you're going to feed me some sob story, then you can just forget it!
Ladies, whatever's happened?
Oh, look, Fred, I'm sorry, but I've had to put up with this cow having a pop at me all evening. I mean, there's only so much I can take.
See, whatever's been said, I'm sure we can sort it out.
Ah, come on, Max.
I can't help it if the truth hurts.
The truth? The truth is you're just a jumped-up little tat who's fallen a fee by marrying well. You can pretend all you like, but we're from the same mould, you and me.
I'm nothing like you. I wouldn't desert my kids.
Well, I hope to God you never have any because they'd never live up to your expectations.
You take that back.
No! You know nought about being a mother, so don't you
just get
out!
Now, let's not be silly, let's calm down.
I think you'd better go.
Oh, I don't need telling twice.
Eve, wait. I don't understand what's happened.
Just go with your Uncle Fred. Come here, love. Come here. Come on.
How could she say that? How could she say that?